What's good, YouTube? Rayquaza2094 here. This is actually a game where I went 24-6. No, I did not get the Moab because it's not like I died 6 times and then went a 24 streak. Actually, it took me a bit to get going, which it usually does starting out, because I kind of gauge a little bit. I gauge on how the opposing team is and how my team support is. My team support wasn't the best, but the upside is the opposing team wasn't the best. Yeah. And actually, it's very rare that I actually do this good. In fact, it's so rare that you'll see an achievement that some of you have probably already unlocked, because I'm sure some of you that are watching this are pretty much pro and, yeah, kind of useless. I'm on the map Resistance, and my little class right here, which I like to affectionately call Sephiroth, and look at that, first blood. I also get the ending kill cam. I know that's a spoiler, but yeah, you're going to watch the whole thing anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, like I was saying, this class is a specialist. Basically what I run is extreme conditioning, blast shield, and steady aim. I think at this point only blast shield and steady aim were the only pro ones, and I think extreme conditioning still wasn't pro yet, but now it is. And I switched out blast shield for hardline, which I'm probably going to switch back, because it turns out blast shield is actually much more useful than hardline on a starting out on a specialist. And I run Scavenger, Stalker, and Blind Eye, but I've switched it up a bit. I don't exactly remember what kill streaks I have. I think it's somewhere along the lines of maybe I run Sleight of Hand somewhere in there. I know I still run the Scavenger, because if I'm a specialist class, I'm going to be needing Scavenger fairly early so that I don't run out of bullets. And yeah, that kind of does it for my intro thing. I know it was like a whole 2-minute intro, which is quite unusual for me. I usually sum it up, but yeah, I just had to I was actually really excited about this match. So yeah, few new things that are up. I actually started a community channel that I'm going to basically host. You just submit videos, and actually if you go to the community channel, it will tell you all the directions you'll need to submit videos. Make sure they're in pretty good quality. They don't have to be in high definition. I don't really care about high definition, but they do have to be quite visible. So if you're recording with a TV that has like multiple lines going across it, yeah, that's probably not good. But if you are recording the TV and there's not that many lines and the picture is very good, I will go ahead and accept it. It's not like I'm saying, hey, it has to be all recorded with like an Dazzle or an HD PVR, which reminds me, this is actually Brad that's recording this for me. He's actually using his new HD PVR, which I have to say the quality, amazing. I mean, look at this. This is so 720 high def, and it's just so amazing. Oh yeah, I also run the ACR and Scorpion Akimbo on this. ACR suppressed, I think it's called. No, silenced. Suppressed is Black Ops. But yeah, I run that because ACR is just really the easiest to get a high kill streak with, which is what you're going to be wanting on Specialist if you're trying to go for the Moab. And on Resistance, I recommend not staying in the house, but kind of using the house to your advantage, because it is the center location. It's pretty easy to get to stuff, and essentially it'll actually help you get a really high kill streak. So as I was saying, yeah, I did create a community channel. It's called The Final Underground for various reasons. The first and actually most important reason is it's kind of a place where people who aren't well known can go and submit their videos in hopes of, increasing traffic to their location. In fact, I'll probably even post in my own community channel, because, it is my community channel. I might as well post a little bit in that. And basically, yeah, it's just a place where if you aren't very, famous on YouTube, so to say, it's a good place you can go to just basically go ahead and get known. Because, the more you post and the more you advertise, the better this community channel is going to be. And as a result, more traffic will come to your YouTube channel. So yeah, I basically made it for smaller YouTubers to post there. I mean, granted, if you're a big YouTuber and interested in posting in the Final Underground, feel free. But it is targeted towards smaller YouTubers, because I feel like we generally get overlooked. It is mostly There is a condition, though. It does have to be gaming. It's just not anything. Unfortunately, no, it's not that kind of community channel. Maybe sometime if the need arises, it will become that kind of community channel. But until then, it is a pure gaming channel. Gaming, essentially just only games will be there. Gameplay, various tips and tricks if anybody wants to upload tips and tricks to it. And various, I don't know, like Pokemon Wi-Fi battles, or Modern Warfare 3. Which, you know, I actually get the top overall in this match, which is very, very unusual for me. It used to not be that unusual when I was playing Modern Warfare 2, because, you know, I kind of got somewhat pro at that, but it took me a while. I just don't play Modern Warfare 3 enough to actually be pro, so, you know, still getting used to it. But as I was saying, yeah, the Final Underground, I'll leave a link in the description. Also, I'll leave a link to Brad's channel, since he's a great buddy of mine, and he is willing to record all my Modern Warfare 3 videos for me, which, yeah, I very much appreciate it. And he's also willing to put my name, my YouTube name right there, which you're seeing right now, so that it's kind of, you know, it is my content. Nobody can take this and claim it as their own, which I might, since I have Vegas now, I might actually start doing that myself on, like, my Pokemon videos, just putting down, you know, my YouTube name, except for the guest narrations of Sakura's, which she then takes from my channel and puts on hers, so I won't do that. But yeah, there actually are very, very specific directions on how to submit videos to the Final Underground, and I will be hosting it. Expect a little delay, especially if the Final Underground really takes off, because, you know, probably a lot of people will be submitting to the Final Underground, and as a result, I will have a lot of videos to upload, so there probably will be, like, I don't know, at most a week delay. At least I'm estimating at this point. I don't know what will happen if this actually becomes a really popular community channel, but at least a week delay. Expect it, and if there's not a week delay, then congratulations, it must be a slow uploading period for me. But yeah, I kind of expect a week delay as a result of a lot of, you know, small YouTubers wanting to get known, so as a result they are posting to this channel. Again, this was just really started as a dream. It wasn't really it's not like, I guess I'm not expecting it to go big, but I really hope it goes big, because it helps smaller YouTubers get known. So yeah, I pretty much went on my spiel about the Final Underground, which, you know, probably would have been better if I was playing on the map Underground to explain the Final Underground, but Resistance is good too, because, you know, it's kind of like we're resisting the fact that bigger YouTubers get all the views. But yeah, actually, that's pretty funny. What just happened on what you just saw with the whole me killing the guy with Scorpion Akimbo, because I pretty much was like, okay, I'm dead at this point. There's no way I'm surviving. Might as well pull out the Scorpion Akimbo, and in hopes that maybe I will survive. And it turns out I did, and got the guy dead. And actually, we're approaching the kill cam soon, which I do get the final kill cam, like I said at the beginning. So comment, like, and subscribe, and pretty much enjoy the rest of this Modern Warfare 3, and also go to the Final Underground so you can find out how to submit there, and go to Brad's channel, which is Viper Strike CB. I'll leave a link in the description to both of the channels, and you can go there. Pretty much that's going to be it. We're approaching the final kill cam, so comment, like, and subscribe to me, and then go check out the other channels that I posted in the description. Thank you, and goodbye, YouTube.